R&B Money.
Sorry 2004 had came out. And at that time, what was only the second American Idol? Ruben was the second.
Yeah, Ruben was the second.
So it was the biggest thing in life.
American Idol is,
biggest thing in life.
Yeah.
And after they seen my percentage on the record, every publisher in the world was on my phone. And I had a brother that I could talk to, him right there. Mm-hmm. It was him. Who was it Chuck? He was in a position at the time.
Yeah, Chuck Bradley.
Chuck Bradley. So I had all these people to bounce off of, because I wasn't signed to the Underdogs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Gotcha. Yeah.
I was actually signed to JD, but they never gave me advance or anything like that. Right. So that had a time period, which I didn't care because I was able to do what I needed to do just off the name. Yeah. And some people need to realize that too. Sometimes it ain't about the money. It's about the position you put in to make money, you know? So everybody's calling. I'm talking to Jay. I'm like, bro, they trying to get me such and such and this and that. And then just so happened, probably the next day, Eric Dawkins is in a room and he just had a check just laying on the table. And this was the biggest check I had ever seen in my entire life. And I was like, bro, what is that check from? He's like, oh, Christina Aguilera. You can make that type of money off music? He's like, yeah, man, just stay focused and keep on going. Real positive.
Real positive. Eric Dawkins.
You know.
Stick to it.
Stick to it.
Yeah.
So I'm talking to Jay. I'm like, bro, they offer me these crazy numbers. You know what I'm saying? I hadn't done anything, and I already knew about the business. I had read the book a couple times. All you need to know about the music business. And I got a call into the office from Harvey. Damien was nowhere to be found. He brought me in, but he disappeared somehow.
He evaporated.
Not, hey, we all need to talk. Mm-hmm. I go in the room. The principal's office. Yeah. I'm like, damn, what the fuck I do? You know? And Harvey kind of put the book down like, yeah, we want to offer you $25,000. I said, $25,000 for what? Well, you know, the song is doing well. I was like, I don't know if Damon told you, but bro, $25,000 ain't no money to me. I've been making money. I ain't got no hits, but them street niggas pay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I politically all right, man, I think about it, see what we could do. Bro, I'm telling Jay the numbers. Jay ooh, he's like, man, I just don't know what you I know what to tell you, but at the same time, it's just.
I was giving him all sides of it. Mm-hmm. What it meant to be there, and the opportunity to do more there, but then on the other side, this money that you're being offered is substantially.
It's life changing.
Yeah.
A lot more.
Yeah.
Than that $25,000. You know what I'm saying? I think the allure of being an underdog and being a part of it, I think was being, in my opinion, was kind of being used against him. Mm-hmm. More so than I don't think that number of 25,000 was enough. And that's why I was telling, I was just like, maybe if they just offered, they met you somewhere.
Right.
Yeah, somewhere in the middle of what you're being offered.
Then, the trade-off kind of makes sense, but 25,000, I don't think that makes sense. Mm-hmm. And I knew he didn't think that either. Right. And I was just like, because he just asked me, like he said, as a big brother, bro, okay, you've been through this, you've been through, having these opportunities and different stuff, and I'm giving him, all sides of what that could mean and what this money could do.
Right.
You know what I mean? And, from my understanding, he got in the car with my brother Ron.
What you do?
And they went over to that office.
and took one of them other deals.
and made the best decision of my entire life.
Was it with Livia?
It was with Livio Harris.
Livio.
And guess where he's from?
Kansas City.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And it ended up being the best deal of my life because it was a one-off.
Ooh.
So I had no other commitments, no other publishing commitments, no
Was that Notting?
Notting Hill, right?
Notting Hill Music.
They had that little office.
They were doing different
Yes,
kind of
listen,
deals from the start.
Because the money was coming from overseas.
It was pound.
The pound was heavier.
Way heavy.
The pound was heavier.
They didn't mind giving that. It wasn't really
Oh,
that
you
to
want
them.
200? Okay, that's really
good. That's really
125 for us. You know what I mean?
It's
Give you
light.
250.
And it's a
Make it
cash.
250.
And it's a
Make it
cash
250.
deal. So,
Yeah.
but when you make this back, we're done.
Yeah. But, and like I said, the advantage was everybody wanted the American Idol
Right.
song. Like if it was, I don't think it would have worked out if it was, because it's the anticipation of, oh my God,
That
this
album
is
is coming.
this is the new wave. Like he won.
That record's a smash.
You know
bro.
it's going somewhere though.
Yeah.
because
Sorry,
everything they're gonna put in.
2004 leading into 2004 was just it just all made sense.
Yep.
Yeah. And I remember I had went home and it was around Christmas because it wasn't 2004 yet. And nigga, I was driving my car and that came on High 103. Nigga almost crashed. Like to
That's
hear
a feeling. That's
Oh
a different
my
kind
God.
of feeling.
Like to hear your song on the radio for the first time. Not just because I would have local stuff on the radio all the time, but it wasn't the same. Like this was everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And they gave me a shout out too. It was like, man. It was that moment.
You in the city.
You in the city,
In
baby.
the city.
Yeah.
R&B Money.